That's cool.
Man, look at this.
Oh,
look at this. Mom, check this out. Bring that little tight ass over here. Come here, girl. What you supposed to be, man?
Yeah, it's cool, dog.
What the fuck you doing in my neighborhood, boy?
Nothing. Let's go down a corner spot, you know, get some CDs. It's all good, bro.
Man, shut the fuck up.
Now, what the fuck y'all come down here for, huh?
Get out of here, man.
Fuck out of here, man.
Told you about saying that shit, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Shit, man.
Oh, great. Another asshole was a fetish for Asian girls? God, they get
Your ass,
so old.
Who you think you talking to?
Who does it look like?
Shit. You don't know when to quit, do you, girl?
Stop! Go!
Get your ass over there.
Picture.
Fuck you looking at, old man. You better get your ass on, hunky, while I still let you.
What the hell are these spooks up to?
Man, you fucking crazy, man. Get out of here, man.
Ever notice how you come across somebody once in a while that you shouldn't have fucked with? That's me.
Look, why don't you get your ass up out of here before I kick your old wrinkly white ass?
The fuck? What the hell?
Get in the truck.
Finger at me.
Oh, shit.
Come on, man.
Shut your fucking face.
Hey, Pops. Come on now.
Fucking don't listen, do you?
Don't get in the truck first.
Now get in the truck. Take care now.
Yeah, you too.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, what's up? What are you guys doing out here, man? What are you guys doing here? Huh?
Don't go, Tao.
Mind your own business, girl.
Come on. Yeah, we're gonna do, huh?
Get off my lawn.
Listen, old man, you don't want to fuck with me.
Did you hear me? I said get off my lawn now. I blow a hole in your face and then I go in the house.
Are you fucking crazy? Go back in the house.
Used to stack fucks like you 5 feet high in Korea. Use you for sandbags.
Okay. You better watch your back.
It's crazy.
Come on. Come on.
Thank you.
Get off my lawn.
The film opens with a funeral service held in a church, where a man offers his condolences to Walt Kowalski, mourning the loss of his wife, Dorothy. Walt, a war veteran, has 2 children, Mitch and Andy, as well as 1 granddaughter and 3 grandsons. During the service, Walt's granddaughter, dressed in a miniskirt and revealing top, causes him some annoyance, though his primary emotion is profound sadness over the death of Dorothy, the one person who truly understood him. Dorothy's funeral is attended by many of her close relatives, and following the church service, a gathering for guests takes place at Walt's home. The atmosphere there is lively, but Walt prefers solitude and retreats to his garage, where he discovers his granddaughter smoking. Inside the garage, he keeps a 1972 Ford Grand Torino. When she inquires about what he plans to do with the car after his passing, Walt does not respond and walks away. Upon returning home, Walt encounters a young priest who informs him that Dorothy had been close to him during her life. The priest conveys that Dorothy had asked him to look after Walt after her death and encouraged him to make a confession, a request Walt declines, stating he will not confess to someone younger than himself. Next door to Walt lives a family of Chinese descent with the surname Meng. Among them is a young man named Tao, who faces disdain from his family for being overly compliant with his older brother's demands. Walt appears displeased with the presence of his Asian neighbors and questions their decision to move into his neighborhood. The following day, Tao is seen walking alone in the neighborhood while reading a book. Unbeknownst to him, he is being followed by a group of American gangsters who begin to harass him verbally. Simultaneously, a car containing members of an Asian gang approaches, including one of Tao's cousins. An altercation ensues between the 2 groups without clear provocation until one of the American gangsters brandishes a gun. In response, an Asian gang member named Smokey reveals an Uzi-type weapon, prompting the American gangsters to retreat. After the gang members departed, the Asian gangsters approached Tao, with one member named Spider coercing him to join their group. Tao, however, expressed disinterest in becoming involved due to his aversion to violence and desire to avoid trouble. Subsequently, They left him to continue on his way. Unexpectedly, Spider and his associates arrived at Tao's home while he was gardening in the yard, with his sister Sue present on the terrace. The gangsters again confronted Tao, persistently urging him to join their ranks. Meanwhile, Sue chose to retreat indoors. Under pressure, Tao ultimately acquiesced and agreed to join the gang. His initial assignment was to steal the Gran Torino belonging to his neighbor, Walt. That evening, Tao attempted to carry out the theft of Walt's car. However, Walt became aware of the intrusion into his garage. Armed with a rifle, he proceeded to investigate and confront the would-be thief. Tao, startled by Walt's presence, decided to flee from the scene. The dim lighting in the garage hindered Walt's ability to identify the intruder. Outside, Tao's gang awaited him in their vehicle. Meanwhile, Walt took measures to secure his garage to prevent future incidents. The following day, he received a phone call from his eldest son, who was not inquiring about Walt's well-being but rather about his mother's jewelry. This conversation frustrated Walt, prompting him to terminate the call. He then relaxed in front of his house, gazing at the Gran Torino parked in the driveway. That night, Spider and his friends returned to Tao's house to pressure him once more into joining their group. This time, however, the gang adopted a more aggressive approach, forcibly dragging Tao from his yard. The ensuing commotion attracted the attention of Tao's family, who emerged from the house to intervene. Walt appeared to have observed the disturbance, and when the individuals entered his vicinity, he was prepared to draw his firearm. The gang members chose to retreat and vacate the area. Subsequently, the Tao family expressed their gratitude to Walt for driving the gangsters away. However, Walt merely instructed them to keep their distance from his property.
Hey, what's up? What are you guys doing out here, man? What are you guys doing here? Huh?
Don't go, Tao.
Mind your own business, girl.
Come on. Yeah, we're gonna do, huh?
Get off my lawn.
Listen, old man, you don't want to fuck with me.
Did you hear me? I said get off my lawn now. I blow a hole in your face and then I go in the house.
Are you fucking crazy? Go back in the house.
Used to stack fucks like you 5 feet high in Korea. Use you for sandbags.
Okay. You better watch your back.
It's crazy.
Thank you.
Get off my lawn.
The following day, Walt was taken aback by the assortment of food and gifts left in his yard, a gesture of thanks from the Tao family for his actions the previous day. Walt, who had never previously assisted anyone, had simply wished to prevent any disruption to his yard. Shortly thereafter, Tao, accompanied by his mother, approached Walt to apologize for his earlier attempt to steal Walt's car. Walt advised Tao to refrain from repeating such mistakes, warning him that should he attempt it again, he would not hesitate to take lethal action. That afternoon, Sue was walking with a friend to a record store when they encountered a group of delinquents who began to harass them. While Sue remained unafraid of their taunts, this only served to provoke the delinquents further.
That's cool.
Man, look at this. Look at this, man. Check this out. Yeah, bring that little tight ass over here. Come here, girl. What you supposed to be, man?
Yeah, it's cool, dog.
The fuck you doing in my neighborhood, boy?
Nothing. Let's go down a corner spot, you know, get some CDs. It's all good, bro.
Man, shut the fuck up.
Now what the fuck y'all come down here for, huh?
Out of here, man. Fuck out of here, man.
Oh, you were saying that shit. Oh, yeah. Man,
Oh, great. Another asshole was a fetish for Asian girls? God, they get
Your ass,
so old.
Who you think you talking to?
Who does it look like?
Shit. You don't know when to quit, do you,
I'm gonna
girl?
teach you.
Stop! Go!
Get your ass over there.
Picture.
Fuck you looking at, old man. You better get your ass on, hunky, while I still let you.
The hell these spooks up to?
Man, you fucking crazy, man. Get out of here, man.
Ever notice how you come across somebody once in a while that you shouldn't have fucked with? That's me.
Look, why don't you get your ass up out of here before I kick your old wrinkly white ass?
The fuck?
What?
The hell?
Get in the truck.
Finger at him. Yeah.
Shit.
Come on, man.
Shut your fucking face.
Hey, Pops. Come on now.
fucking don't listen, do you?
Don't get in the truck, Coach.
Now get in the truck. Take care now.
Yeah, you too.
Oh, yeah.
During their drive, Sue and Walt engaged in light conversation, with Walt exhibiting a more amiable demeanor than usual, to which Sue responded positively. A few days later, as Walt relaxed in front of his house, he noticed an elderly neighbor struggling to unload her groceries from her car. At that moment, a group of youths passed by and instead of offering assistance, they mocked the woman. Walt appeared ready to rise from his chair but paused when he saw Tao rushing over to help the elderly woman carry her belongings into her home. Shortly thereafter, Sue approached Walt to extend an invitation to a barbecue at their home. Noticing his empty refrigerator, Walt realized he was out of beer and accepted Sue's invitation, hoping to obtain some refreshments at her house. Upon his arrival, Walt was warmly welcomed by Sue's family, with the exception of her grandmother, who remained distant towards him. Among the family members was a healer who observed Walt closely. The healer then delved into Walt's troubled past, remarking that he had made significant mistakes that continued to weigh heavily on him. In response to the healer's comments, Walt chose to take a moment alone for reflection. Shortly after, he experienced a coughing fit and decided to visit the restroom. There, he noticed blood in his cough, indicating that he was unwell. As Walt prepared to leave the house, Sue's mother mentioned that Tao wished to make amends for his earlier attempt to steal Walt's car by offering financial compensation or services. Sue's family emphasized the importance of this gesture and expressed that they would be offended if Walt declined. Consequently, Walt accepted Tao's offer and arranged for him to assist the following day. At home, Walt found himself coughing up blood more frequently and decided to consult a doctor for a checkup. The examination revealed that Walt had a chronic illness and a limited life expectancy. This prompted him to reach out to his children individually in an attempt to repair their strained relationships. Unfortunately, his efforts were met with indifference as his children claimed they were too busy to engage. The next day, Walt enlisted Tao's help for various tasks, including repairing roofs, uprooting trees, cleaning cars, lifting heavy items, and painting houses. Tao took various measures to distance himself from the Asian gangsters who frequently passed by his residence. As Walt observed Tao, he recognized that Tao was a shy individual with low self-esteem, which prompted Walt to feel compelled to help him become a more resilient young man. Subsequently, Walt invited Tao to work at one of his friend Tim Kennedy's factories. Tim welcomed Tao as an employee and assured him that he would find suitable work within the factory. A few days later, Tao officially became a member of Tim's workforce. While returning from the factory one day, Tao was seen disembarking from the bus when he was confronted by a group of Asian gangsters who had previously harassed him. They assaulted Tao and burned him with a cigarette, causing him to cry out in pain. Along the way, Walt encountered Tao and realized he had just been victimized by the gang. In response, Walt visited the headquarters of Spider's gang but only found Smokey there. He confronted Smokey and physically subdued him, issuing a warning to refrain from bothering Tao if he wished to avoid further conflict. One evening, while Walt was in his living room, Spider's group drove past Tao's house and fired shots as a warning against interference. Alarmed by the commotion, Walt rushed to check on his neighbor. Fortunately, Tao sustained only a minor scratch on his neck, and no other family members were harmed. Tao then remembered Sue and her friend's house. He quickly reached out to Sue's friend, who informed him that Sue had left about an hour earlier. They anxiously awaited Sue's return, concerned that the gang might pose a threat to her safety. Shortly thereafter, they heard Sue's voice in distress from outside the house. Rushing to her side, they found Sue severely injured, having apparently been assaulted by the gangsters. This revelation left her family and Walt feeling deeply saddened and devastated. Overwhelmed by his emotions, Walt excused himself to return home, where he began to express his frustration by destroying items in his house. Once he felt a sense of release, he sought solace by confessing to a priest. During this confession, Walt revealed that he had taken the lives of numerous innocent people while serving in Korea. He then requested permission to engage in another act of violence, this time framed as a humanitarian effort to protect Tao and Sue's family. Together with Tao, Walt cleaned an old rifle he had kept for years. Tao, eager for vengeance against Smokey and his associates, was visibly impatient. Walt led him to the basement and awarded him a silver star as recognition of his bravery for the impending action, acknowledging the possibility that they might not survive the night. However, Walt suddenly locked the door, trapping Tao in the basement. It became clear that Walt had devised a plan for revenge that did not involve anyone else. Tao was furious at this betrayal but could only shout at Walt to let him out. After leaving his dog with Tao's grandmother, Walt called Sue to inform her about the key to the basement where Tao was confined. He expressed his desire for Tao and Sue's families to live peacefully without the threat of gang violence. That night, Walt approached the gangsters' hideout, where they were armed and prepared for confrontation. Walt then signaled for them to shoot him one by one using only his bare hands. He pretended to reach into his pocket as if to retrieve a weapon, but instead pulled out a cigarette and asked if anyone had matches. The gang members were bewildered by his question. When Walt quickly placed his hands back into his pockets, they misinterpreted his actions and opened fire on him, believing he was about to draw a gun. The brutal gunfire resulted in Walt's death, with multiple bullets striking him. This tragic scene was witnessed by neighbors present at the time. Shortly after, police arrived to apprehend the gang members for the shooting of an unarmed man. It became evident that Walt had not intended to seek revenge but rather sacrificed himself for the safety of Tao and Sue's families. Aware of his limited time left, he chose to die a hero. A few days following Walt's burial, city officials conducted a ceremony for the distribution of his estate. During this event, it was revealed that Walt had bequeathed his house to the church at the request of his late wife, while his Gran Torino was officially given to Tao, who had been by Walt's side until the end of his life. The film concludes with a scene of Tao driving the Gran Torino. Thanks for watching. If you are new, don't forget to subscribe for more of these recaps. Until next time, have a nice day.